as welcome everyone to the live stream extravaganza, as it's probably gonna be, for a 4-hour Danganronpa experience. As let's cut the tunes here and get the music of the game going. There we go. And get it up for myself here. Now, last we left, if I remember correctly, which I should. Last time we left off here, we left on a giant cliffhanger. We have to speak to Kyoko and figure out what exactly was going on with the murder of one half of the machines, which I now know exactly who it is. And the 16th student, the murder of the 16th student, and why exactly she magically showed up in our room. During a dream-like stance, I believe it was. As welcome, Jaren, to the stream, my man. We gotta wait for Raj. Raj has to get in here, man. He's gonna miss the early parts if he doesn't get in here quick. We're going right into things though, because we got at least get this trial over, and hopefully we'll get a little bit further than just the trial in 4 hours. Oh, and after the voice acting done in yesterday's stream, I don't know how I can top it, but we'll see if I can handle doing the job here in this stream. This is going to be very interesting. Oh, this trial isn't as long as the others? We're going to get a lot done then, hopefully, today. Oh yeah, we dominated Maryland in the Sanford game today. I really feel bad for that Maryland team in that series, because they have never been good. They had 1 year where they had a chance, and then I don't think they've had a winning season for like 4 years straight. Or I think they've had a winless season 4 years straight. Feel really bad for them. And they keep getting good coaches too. Okay. Let's see if I can... Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Oh, come on, Kyoko, you can't be doing this. You can't be doing this to me. Not right now. We're about to go into a trial. I need answers. I need to... Come on. We're one half of the... We're tag team champions. You pinned the machine. One half of the machines. You remember that. As a Marylander, it's like the fuck. But thank God I'm a Texas Tech fan. I mean, that's good for you. Maybe we'll play Texas Tech 1 year, Jared. Maybe we'll play Texas Tech and then I'll beat them probably too. Because Sanford always wins. As long as it's senior day. Always win on senior day. Where have you been this whole time? That's an adequate question to ask. You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So?
Correct.
Oh, she's speaking. She's speaking to us. Yep, one more sack, and you hit your double digits, man. The question is, will you get it in the Notre Dame game? Or will you have to wait until the Big Ten Championship? That's the question. I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. I like that she did the whole whew for no reason whatsoever. She had to give it a whole whew. It was work. So much work. Then, when did you find out? That's actually an even better question.
So,
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? Kyoko, your ultimate big brain. See, you were smart enough to go. Okay. Ultimate big brain. But in this trial, you don't mess with the key to it all. The big brain, boy. You don't mess with him. Which is me. Makoto. Koto Naegi. So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Alright. Apparently we're wrong. Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. You got a skeleton key? That's what that is? It's a... I should have guessed it's a skeleton key, because skeleton keys always have like the little skull that point out, oh, it's a skeleton key. That one had a little Monokuma on the top of it, so it should have been like, hey, it's a skeleton key. It's just got Monokuma's face on it. What? Kyoko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Just a second.
Hino, where'd your voice come from? I do not see you. Your disembodied voice came out of nowhere. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. By the way, there's going to be a choice this trial, and I'll tell you what you should pick for a secret scene. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got to give me a heads up, like, beforehand, so I know exactly, like, when to be ready for it. Because you know I get a little overzealous at points.
It would seem
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Suspicious. Well, it'll be like a 2-bar choice thing. Okay.
goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said. Right? Yeah, totally. Totally. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the doors slid shut. Oh, look at how few of us there are. There's so much room in that elevator now. So much more room for activities. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. Remember when it was filled? Oh, I remember when it was filled. It's so weird seeing it with just the 6 of them. In the dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. So bright. It was the blinding light of despair. Time out. Time out. Would you say we were, since last stream was very song heavy, would you say we were blinded by the light, wrapped up like a noose, another runner in the night? I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Well, let's get on with the show. I don't like this design of the courtroom. It's too colorful for my taste. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. No, you want to talk about deadly betrayal? Mike Trout signing with the damn Yankees. That's a deadly betrayal. Top 10 anime betrayals right there. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Yes, I'd love to save. No shit. I wanted to check on some things. Even though I don't think I got anything else.
So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I don't know why, but just now I got really just impressed with how high-pitched he can make his voice to do the role of Monokuma.
Okay,
I don't know why it was just now.
Leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Let's do it, Byakuya. How about it?
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Well, it was obviously the 16th student.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
I need to take a moment there because that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard when she's literally right in front of you.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. This is what happens. This is what you become Hero. And no one likes Hero.
No, that's a ghost.
Oh, Lord.
But she has legs and stuff.
I love that explanation for why she's not a ghost. She has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because
Yeah, what's your go-to here, Hero?
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Yeah, the latest evolution in ghost technology. She's a ghost Terminator, Hero. You hit that one right on the money.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
That's pretty easy.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
Yes, her. Assets, if you will. One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Her piercing glare, Kyoko's face, Kyoko's gloves. Is one of these what I have to pick? Out of curiosity. One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. I mean, it would be the gloves. No matter what. I'm giving you time here, Jaren, just to let me know.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
I mean, they're comfortable, they work with her outfit. I mean, there's not really much explanation needed here, Byakuya.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Kyoko got feisty.
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Ooh, she not answering.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Hina, can I just say, that is one moment where I can actually say, you used your big brain. Good on you, Hina. Good on you. You're getting there. You're growing.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
She got scars.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Yeah. The ghost is just trying to fool us. You are 100% correct there, hero. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... Aww, here we go. But the choice will be trust Kyoko or don't trust her. So you should say don't trust her. Okay.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
Yep, fake nails.
This
Okay,
entire
that's what it is.
discussion is idiotic.
It's the fake nails.
That Kyoko there is... Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body wasn't with...
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is...
Oh, crap.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko... Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body was...
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No!
That corpse is absolutely...
This entire
Just-
discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko
Hero.
there's- Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body was...
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Booyah! Objection!
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
Yeah, you ain't getting fake nails in the glove.
I imagine
don't think.
trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
One can only think.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
True.
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Look at this. That big brain of Makoto's. He's like, I know the females.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Okay, hero. I may be a single dude that can't get a chick to save his ass. Don't you start telling me about chicks. Don't you start telling me about women. I doubt you've done anything. Don't you start doing this, hero. Don't you start doing this to me.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Thank you, Hina. I appreciate you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
Okay.
If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Well, there we go.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Well, that's
That's
obvious.
the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Or does it? Dun dun dun! For anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from here. Sprinklers. Exploit body analysis tattoo on the right hand.
Kyoko really is still alive.
I think it's
Then
gonna be
who
that.
died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, he's wrong.
Objection there, Hina. It was Leon. Leon was the victim.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to
Leon was the
identify
killer
body.
and the victim all at once. That's how they try to trick you. Leon's a dastardly one.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Whoa, Toko!
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Hero? Why?
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Pum pum!
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Wolf, actually.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
I don't know why, but that dialogue with the stutter at the end, oh, that is pure money.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. Ah.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
And Hero does not know his Norse mythos.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Oh, Hina, don't you question this. Don't you tell me that you don't know the Norse mythos of Ragnarok, where Fenrir would rise and devour those on the earth to put Ragnarok into motion. Come on. I'm disappointed in you, Hina. I'm disappointed in you. Look at me. I die. I die. This wolf fanatic is embarrassed by you. Actually, more disappointed than embarrassed. Disappointed in you. Because you don't know Fenrir. I would have accepted the Yu-Gi-Oh card explanation. But you didn't even give me that. Jaren, are you disappointed as much as I am? The image that represents Fenrir is blank. Ooh, Hangman's Gambit. Oh! Yeah, give me that word. Give me that word to figure out. Where's the F? Where's the F?
Now I understand.
Yeah. Give me that Hangman's Gambit. That
The
one's easy.
representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Oh man, that was That one is just too fitting, isn't it? It's just too fitting.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. Huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Okay, Toko, you win points for knowing of Fenrir.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
You know even more! Oh, good job, Toko. Good job, Toko. Bonus points.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Toko in the Norse. Either that or she just really knows the Norse mythology. She might be like me and just really likes mythology.
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
Yeah, it did.
Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
Oh man, Makoto pointing.
What?
He means business when he's pointing.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
That's what you think.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the Mastermind is dead? Now we have to have a last trial?
I mean, if he said yes, he wouldn't be lying.
No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
You ain't wrong,
Maybe
Hina.
we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Which means she was
If
Snake.
I remember correctly, that other information came from...
What if she was like... What if that's what it was? Snake is actually the ultimate soldier. And he got switched with Ikusaba. She's secretly Snake. That's why she was wearing the mask. She couldn't find a box to hide in. Ultimate Soldier sent her to World War III. We need to enlist her as soon as possible.
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Oh man, Byakuya pointing. Kyoko unwilling to speak.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
No, she didn't.
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba?
The Ultimate Soldier, we've been over this.
She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Well, Hina, if I told you she was here, she's been here. And technically, she could have been considered dead at one point. Would you believe me? Probably not, right?
Usually
Yeah.
when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she
True.
wasn't an important character?
She ain't got no main character powers. No main character powers.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
I don't know. It's probably some type of real, like, you know, fashionista or something like that.
Must have
I
been
don't know.
the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
Now Kyoko's talking now.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
Ooh-wee.
My information was not wrong.
Oh! Oh, here we go. Here comes the argument.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much
Uncovering the identity of the Mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I'm not gonna lie, the second he said we will find out who you really are, all I saw was Liam Neeson. All I thought about was Liam Neeson, Byakuya just doing his best Liam Neeson impersonation, just being like, we will find you, and we will kill you.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record.
Let me hear Monokuma.
The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
Yes.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains.
Monokuma knows about Big Brain. Monokuma knows about Big Brain. I think Monokuma is secretly true ultimate Big Brain. Yep. Yep.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Maybe.
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Maybe.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
No.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
You can't be having odd numbers, hero. You stupid. That's not how tournaments work. Somebody's never watched King of the Ring.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects. Okay, that's what I thought the answer was, but
Yoko and me, right?
I was a little iffy on that, not gonna lie.
Why do you say that?
Well, you didn't know this, but everybody was apparently awake at last night. They were all in the gym, thinking they were mechanics, disassembling Monokuma.
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm.
I just said all this. I just said all of the... And wait, you went to the garden? That's where the murderer was found.
That at that point,
Or-
there was no dead body there.
That's where the death was found. Byakuya did it.
The murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
Or while you were in the garden and you just didn't tell nobody.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
Ooh, Kyoko shocked.
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma.
You weren't trying, you did it.
The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
That had to be the most annoying bathroom break for Hiro and Byakuya. Oh my god, would that have been really annoying.
All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Ugh. Ugh. You got stuck in my throat.
exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it. Can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Raise your hand, Makoto. It's only, you know, respectable.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
You trying to be Edgeworth over there? You want Makoto to go get his blue suit? He'll go get that blue suit. He'll come at you. He'll spike up that hair.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Maybe.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Well, the murder had to have happened... Oh no, the murder happened before the sprinklers went off because we have the tarp. And the one half of the tarp was wet, which means the body was more than likely covered in the tarp.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
About 9 o'clock.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
It was 9 o'clock.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Mm-hmm. We went through this. We remember this.
He's right. It had to be around then.
Thank God Genocide Jill isn't out here, because she wouldn't remember shit about this.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Actually, I can shorten that time frame just a tad bit.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock.
I respect that, Makoto. I respect you being honest there.
But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
True.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
So that would have been when the sprinklers went on.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Hero, why you getting all accusey? Why you accusing me? The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Hero doing math. That's scary. That's the scariest thing about this game so far. That's the horror element, is Hero doing math. Okay then. Looks like the game has begun. I can't provide an alibi for that period. I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay, so I have to do the sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Yep. And Makoto...
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Really?
Shoot!
Wait a minute.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Okay.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. That's the sprinklers. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
There we go. Okay. Got it.
The murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
Yes.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, he means business. He's Kinshasa. He's getting ready for a nice Kinshasa. He's doing his Nakamura cosplay.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
That was after we dumped water on it.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
The mouth down south. That gives a whole new meaning to Jimmy Hart's nickname of the Mouth of the South.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Calm down, Toko.
Man, you're totally wacko.
This coming from Hero.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why.
Why? Tell them that it's human nature. I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Well, I know what I need to utilize them. Oh, this is this. Oh, Lord.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! How can you say
This should prove it.
Yeah! I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at the rhythm.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll... The top
Pressed X
half
a little
of the
too
body
quickly.
was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Just want to point out the bottom half was completely dry, so that the mouth down south was not wet at all.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
I'm I'm kind of with you, Hina. I'm fine with Genocide Jill.
Let's just move on.
Let's.
The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place
What about the tarp, though?
sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Don't patronize me like that, hero. I don't like your tone. I was enjoying my jam session, and then you got... Fuck you, hero. Fuck you. And your weird hair. Yeah. I went there. I went there. I attacked his hair.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
She says nothing. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean the Mukuro's killer is... No. I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
Ooh, what you gotta say, Kyoko?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Is that blackmail? You trying to bribe us? You trying to bribe us into keeping you around, Kyoko? Did you murder a person? And then you be like, I'm gonna make sure they keep me here. Kyoko, I like you. You're good people. Great people. Ultimate big brain right there. Bribing's not
Which
good.
is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
I'm pretty sure that's what she's saying, Byakuya. I could be entirely wrong, but I'm no, heir to a company throne. But I'm pretty sure she's saying she's not the culprit.
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
That's what they all say.
This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
Just gonna say, Hina did that incorrectly.
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Oh, Monokuma getting a little bit defensive there.
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
Give me a motive here. Give me a motive here.
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
Okay.
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
I'll give Byakuya this. Motive makes sense.
But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Uh-oh. Kyoko, you gotta defend yourself here.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
No. Are you? Kyoko, are you accusing me? Are you accusing Makoto Naegi, the ultimate big... You're accusing the ultimate big brain bae? Are you turning on me? Are you Is this a heel turn? Is this the breakup of the tag team champions? I don't like where this is going. I do not like where this is going.
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Yeah, with a tarp, right?
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Clever girl. Clever girl. A certain something at the scene was used to cover the body? Could it have been?
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick.
Oh, we got a one-on-one match between tag team champs.
All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
Okay. That, I fully agree with that.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
Mm-hmm.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
To hide the time of the murder.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Look at me. Look at me. I see I'm smart. I'm smart.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
You're really doing this, aren't you, Kyoko? You are really doing this. Why would Kyoko say that? I just want to point out, if she's turning on us, this is the second female that has been like, hey Makoto, I'm gonna help you. You're good people. Stab in the back. Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. The tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait, something's not right.
Kyoko becoming like Sakura, or like Sayaka, yep.
And what might that be?
Well, Kyoko, can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, it's wrong.
Let me object to that, good sir.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Mm-hmm. Because wouldn't you think, if they were killed and then covered with a tarp, you know, there's blood everywhere on that body, wouldn't the blood get on the tarp? Maybe that's just me going crazy. But you know.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Look at me.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
But then why was one side dirty?
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
Hero, this is why you can't do detective work.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Wait, what? Huh? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
Wait, what?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Where then? Wait a minute. Oh, the chickens!
I got it! Could it have been...
They killed the
blood?
chicken! That poor chicken was... That poor chicken! They killed the chicken just to... Oh, that chicken didn't deserve that. If you're gonna kill a chicken, you gotta at least just cook them up. You can't be using them for camo blood.
What? Chicken blood?
Yep.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder,
So there were 2 murders. Yes, we have to solve the crime of who murdered the chicken. That's the real
But
case
after
here.
the murder, there were only 4.
Who murdered the chicken?
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
Yep.
Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
See, me and Hina are on the same wavelength here. We're all on the same wavelength. Me, Hina, Jaren, we're all on the same wavelength. You gotta eat that chicken if you gonna kill it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around.
Probably.
Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
And what is that, Byakuya?
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
Yes.
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
I guess you're right.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
Was it laying on the tarp?
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
But it was wet when we got there.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Yeah, that sounds like a Shinsuke or a Braun Strowman-esque thing to do. Take out all the guys that people like. They got all the heels that people actually enjoy watching.
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
That's weird. I didn't think about that.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
I'm kind of with Hina here.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Okay. We know this now.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
True.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood.
Okay.
This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
I get it.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Starting to put the pieces together here.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Yep. And only one person, as far as we know, did.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
Okay.
They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
I do not like that she's just straight up accusing Makoto.
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
That does not paint him in a good light there, Hina.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Kyoko, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? We are current reigning tag team champions. We defeated the machines. I thought there was something here. What happened? What's with the sudden heel turn? Oh, she still remembers what caused this. It is all over me not telling her something. Oh.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
Aren't we now?
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
That's a terrible idea.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Super cereal? So serious it brought up the confidence fist.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Oh no.
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Know where this
That's
is
what I thought
going.
when I first saw it. I just remembered.
I feel like Kyoko set me up from the beginning.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Jaren, does everyone in your house know a hero?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier. Yeah. Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Shut up, hero.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Ooh.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, and that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Okay. Yep.
The knife we found lodged in... It's the same one. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
What? Okay, it's the explosion, man.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Or is it the disguised dead body?
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I had the knife, that automatically makes me the killer.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Figured it out. This is true, I am Makoto.
The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
It's true.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember?
I feel like Hiro blacks out every 15 seconds, and then he wakes back up 5 seconds after that. Like, he blacks out for just a small amount of time, and then wakes back up, then blacks out almost immediately again.
The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until
Shinsuke
after they were
Nakamura.
dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body...
Hey, V-Dub, welcome to the stream, my man. Nothing much up, we're just in the middle of a trial.
The knife had been thrust through the coat, along with the body.
But what is up with you, Vita? How has your trip been? I don't know if your trip's over or not yet.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point,
Big brain.
obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Big brain.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? Heh. No. There's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see.